Esto que estás viendo aquí es un cheque de $10,000 que gané en el concurso de emprendimiento del condado de Stark en Ohio hace menos de un mes. Y me tomé el tiempo de hacer este video en YouTube porque es una conversación personal para personas que son amigos míos, familiares, ex compañeros de trabajo, de estudio, o tal vez cualquier persona que simplemente vio un video en Instagram, un anuncio y quiso saber un poco cuál es la oportunidad que se está construyendo actualmente gracias a la inteligencia artificial. En menos de 20 días desarrollé un sistema que se llama Smart Leasing AI y ayuda a todas las compañías que rentan propiedades en Estados Unidos a mejorar los procesos de comunicación a través de agentes que de manera automática contestan llamadas, envían mensajes de textos, correos, programan visitas a las propiedades y apoyan en el proceso de calificación. Y aunque eso parece bastante complejo, en términos simples, hoy ya no lo es tanto. Sí tiene un montón de horas de desarrollo encima y sin embargo hoy por hoy es una plataforma que sigue en desarrollo y en un crecimiento potencial gracias a este concurso. Quiero dejarte a continuación para que veas la repetición de lo que fue mi pitch con el cual conseguimos el primer lugar y al final te voy a dejar una reflexión para invitarte a que tú también hagas parte de esta revolución tecnológica.
Let's welcome Smart Leasing AI from Stark State. Julian, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this night with us. My name is Julian. I'm actually majoring marketing and sales management here at Stark State College. Somewhere in Ohio will be right now calling to get more information about their next property to live in. And probably nobody will answer this call, but also nobody will make the correct follow-up tomorrow. By the next Monday, they will be someone else's tenant. That's the reason made me create Smart Leasing AI. We are an AI-powered platform providing services for property managers, streamline the entire leasing process. 67% of those rental inquiries never get a response before the first 24 hours, and that's something we can change. The reason? We know that if we can answer before those 5 minutes gap, we can promote 100 times the closing rate.
We accept Section 8 and housing vouchers at all our available properties. So to confirm, will you be using a housing voucher?
Yes.
It would great. Thank you for that, Matt. Would you like to go ahead and get that showing on the calendar right now? Or is there a better time for me to follow up with you?
So this is not a prototype. This is a running company. And actually, we already have paying monthly customers. Our AI voice agents are answering calls 24 hours, 7 days a week. Our platform could send text messages and also answer every single email. Also, we help scoring those potential tenants, and we can schedule all those tenants directly to the calendar of those property managers. Something which is very important is that we are not only focused on businesses, because we are connected to all different housing assistance programs. We know that sometimes people get struggled trying to get more information for their next home. And that's the reason we developed different solutions between our platform. And it means we are not only focused on business, but also in those communities. We know that we are in the right market. The reason? Real estate business and property management specifically will be rising before the end of 2030 by more than $100 billion. And the AI and technology adoption of these systems are rising starting from 12% with more than 34% in the last year. Those are some numbers. In less than 60 days, we already managed more than 2,000 leads, real leads, managing more than 20,000 automated actions. We already booked more than 80 showings, and we already closed for our clients more than 12 real leases. Something that I want to mention here is that those was no commission, no leasing agent in middle of this gap. So that money will go directly to our property manager pockets. We offer 3 different tiers as a software as a service, starting with $79. But actually, we are focused on those enterprise companies that will hire us if they manage more than 200 units. Since I was a child, I was creating solutions and running different ideas. This is one of my biggest pet yet, and it is right now working. My name is Julian, and with $15,000, I will be focused on getting the next 10 property managers before the end of Q2 of 2026. Thank you so much. This is Smart Leasing AI.
Julian, incredible pitch, first of all. Yeah, I feel like I'm way behind in terms of AI at this point. So I'm like right on the cusp of being left behind, I feel like, at the ripe old age of 48. Can you talk to me a little bit about the development on the back end, right? So it sounds to me like you have a working product, it is working. What are some of the improvements that you're wanting to build into this on the back end on the AI side to make it a smoother process for both the lessee and the lessor?
Thank you so much for that question. It's very important. So something about the background is that we are integrating different AI technology solutions, but making them easy to be running in less than 1 hour for any of those potential clients. So the basic thing here is that we know that taking decision in businesses, in those businesses where any day with a vacant unit costs a lot of money, we need to use the data that we can collect to help those property managers to take decision. So that's the reason we have inside of our platform different things like heat map that will be hitting this map with every call that we receive. So that's where is the people looking for the next property. So we can focus on that zip code, for example. Also, we develop some stuff like different things where we can make sure what is the best average price for that property. So we can say, hey, you're below or you're trying to charge too much money to the people. So the most important thing here right now is that every call is recorded following the TCPA and housing fair rules, making sure people know that. And then with this information, we can collect them, and through different AI agents, we can help to get insights, and those insights has helped businesses to take better decisions.
Thank you.
Very cool product, great pitch. Yeah, I think my question is really around like, where do you see like property manager or like Zillow, like platforms like LoopNet or Zillow playing a role in interfacing with your technology? Are these potential acquirers of your business or partners, competitors? How do you view that?
Thank you so much for that. So basically, Zillow is the market where people see information, but we are what happens then. So we get those leads, just putting our phone numbers, putting our emails and everything, and we are in charge of enrichment of those potential leads. So at this point, with less than 60 days, I would say it would be great if we can integrate with them, but actually we can connect with any other platform. Recently, we get the approval from TransUnion to integrate in the next following months the screening process directly with through our platform without using any other sources from outside.
Fascinating. Yeah, great job. So how are you reaching or potentially reaching the decision makers within the property management companies that you're trying to get as clients? How do you reach them?
Actually, that's one of the things I have prepared here. So the money that we want to split in 7,000 for sales, we know that investors are very different. So we are actually involved with one community, which is called Invest Cleveland. They meet up every single Thursday at the end of each month. So the last month we promote our platform. We get different leads. We are in a process of hear what they need. So for example, if they are bringing us some ideas, and that's something we can implement in the less time we can. So basically this is our market, and that's the reason I'm actually focused on Northeast Ohio, because this is the place where I can drive and I can show my my platform, and then we can onboard as fast as we can. Thank you so much.
So first, the stats are incredible. I love the presentation itself, and the idea of cutting out the middleman is a good idea and new in this market. I guess my question with using AI, how does the actual interface of this look? I know with some of the older people, it might be harder to use. Have you gotten any feedback on that at all yet?
So our platform, it's actually not available for potential tenants. We are enterprise solution, and our platform looks like this. Actually, just have a blur, but it looks so beautiful, and we try to make it as easy as we can. But also for those enterprise potential clients, we offer our tailored onboarding, so they don't have to struggle with that. And our and the people who we serve, like those potential tenants, they are just using what they use right now. So this is not a chatbot. This is how we rebuild the way people is reaching property managers now.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Record, which the timing is probably good in light of Blake. But yeah, truly, y'all did really great, and I really hope that you view this as the beginning and not the end of anything. And for those of you at home that know how to do math, we had $15,000 to give away tonight, which means I've got a $10,000 check here. And so with that, I would like to invite up to stage, drumroll please, Smart Leasing AI. I suspect this is going to be the first of many checks for you.
Y ya lo viste, lo conseguimos. Había 9 proyectos, tuvimos el primer lugar y creo que todo es fruto de entender que la educación sí vale la pena, que es algo que se demora en dar rédito, pero de que llega, llega. Y este video tiene algo muy importante, y es que yo, más allá de solo decir, hey, gané un concurso, es, hey, decidí volver a lanzar mi marca personal, porque creo que ahora es cuando necesito utilizar estas herramientas como el semillero donde yo quiero ser la persona indicada en tu vida para poder acompañarte en este proceso a construir cosas increíbles en esta nueva revolución tecnológica. Si te gustó este video y llegaste hasta esta parte, te dejo mi Instagram para que me envíes un mensajito y estemos platicando, porque estoy buscando esas personas que quieran unirse a esta comunidad, que realmente quieran tomárselo en serio y que puedan trabajar de la mano conmigo en distintos proyectos que se vienen de aquí en adelante.